Hey, before we dive into the main topic, please take a moment to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and leave a comment to support the channel. Your engagement truly helps. Okay, so we live in a culture that's just obsessed with the hustle, right? But what if the real key to unlocking your potential isn't about working harder, but actually resting smarter? In this explainer, we're going to look at sleep not just as something you have to do, but as the single most powerful productivity tool you've got. So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll tackle what's called the productivity paradox, that crazy myth that more work always equals more success. Then we're going to play neuroscientist for a bit and see what your brain is really up to while you're asleep. After that, we get super practical with a sleep optimization plan you can literally start tonight. And finally, we'll connect all the dots and show you exactly why sleep is the ultimate performance hack. All right, first up, let's dive into a trap I'm pretty sure we've all fallen into, the productivity paradox. It's that little voice in your head that whispers, just one more hour of work, I'll get ahead. But as we're about to see, science actually shows that's often a direct path to getting less done, not more. This chart just lays it all out, doesn't it? Being busy is all about volume, long hours, constant activity, high stress. But being productive, that's all about value, smart hours, focused results, and high efficiency. And look at that last line, because it's the key. Busyness sacrifices sleep. Real productivity prioritizes it. They're just two completely different mindsets. And really, what's at the heart of this whole paradox is a thing called chronic sleep deprivation. Think of it like a credit card debt, but for your brain. One late night, you can probably handle it. But when you just keep swiping that card, staying up late, waking up early, night after night, that debt compounds. Your mental performance doesn't just dip a little, it absolutely tanks. So we know that skimping on sleep is a bad idea. But what exactly makes getting enough of it so incredibly good? Let's pull back the curtain for a second and see what your brain is actually doing while you're checked out for the night. Because it's not off at all. It's running a super important maintenance and upgrade sequence every single night. See, sleep isn't just one big block of unconsciousness, it's this incredible four-part journey. You start by drifting off into light sleep, then you go a bit deeper, and that's when your brain starts filing away everything you learned that day. Stage 3 is deep sleep. This is when the physical repair crew comes in to fix you up. And finally, you hit REM sleep, which is like the brain's creative workshop, where you dream, process emotions, and solve problems. If you cut your sleep short, you're cheating yourself out of one of these crucial stages. And hey, this isn't just some nice theory. This is hard science. Researchers at Harvard found a direct, undeniable link. When you lose sleep, you lose brain power. Period. Your memory, your focus, your ability to think clearly, it all takes a major hit. The connection is just that simple. Okay, so now we get the why. We understand the problem. So let's shift gears to the how. Knowing sleep is important is one thing. Actually getting good quality sleep is a whole other ballgame. This next section is all about practical, actionable steps. Think of it as your personal toolkit for turning rest into a real strategic advantage. Building your perfect sleep sanctuary starts with your environment. I want you to think like a caveman. Literally, you need 3 things: dark, quiet, and cool. Dark, so your brain gets the signal to release melatonin, the sleep hormone. Quiet, so you're not getting jolted out of those deep, restorative sleep stages. And cool, because your body temperature actually needs to drop to get into and stay in deep sleep. Now, your bedroom setup is huge, but what you do before you even get in bed, that might be even more important. We're talking about your pre-sleep routine. First step, unplug from your screens. That blue light from your phone is basically screaming, "Wake up," at your brain. Second step, wind down with something that doesn't have a screen, a book, some meditation. But honestly, the most powerful tool of all, consistency. Going to bed and waking up at the same time, even on weekends, is a total game changer for your internal clock. And to wrap up this section, let's hit a few more essentials of what the experts call sleep hygiene. These are the little habits that set you up for success. That 3 p.m. coffee? Yeah, it's probably still in your system at 11 p.m. Alcohol might make you feel sleepy, but it absolutely destroys your sleep quality later in the night. And here's one of the biggest rules. Your bed is for sleep, period. Don't work in it. You have to protect that association. Every one of these little choices adds up. All right, so you create the perfect environment. You build these amazing habits. What's the actual payoff? Well, this is where it all comes together, folks. Optimizing your sleep isn't just about feeling a little less tired. It's about getting a serious, measurable edge in everything you do. It really is the ultimate performance hack. So, what's the magic number? What's the actual prescription here? For most adults, the science is crystal clear. The sweet spot is between 7 and 9 hours a night. If you're getting less than that, you're almost certainly not completing all the crucial sleep cycles your brain needs to repair itself and get you ready for the next day. This isn't just a friendly suggestion, it's a biological requirement for your brain to be at its best. And if you're thinking, I can get by on less, well, take a look at this. Here's the cost of ignoring that prescription, right here in black and white. This isn't about feeling a little groggy, this is about measurable risk. An employee running on less than 6 hours of sleep is twice as likely to make mistakes. Just imagine what that error rate means for your work or your team. The cost is real, and it is huge. So I want to leave you with this one last thought. We plan our work, our workouts, our social lives, we put everything on the calendar. But maybe, just maybe, the single most important item, the one that makes everything else better, is the one we keep leaving off our to-do list. So I'll ask you, isn't it time to make sleep a non-negotiable? Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like, and leave a comment to support the channel.